COVID-19 o coronavirus pandemic ay hindi pangkaraniwang sakit at ito ay masasabi natin na isang sumpa na biglang sumulpot sa buhay ng mga tao at hindi alam kung kailan maglalaho. Marami na rin ang sumubok na mahanapan ito ng tamang lunas o bakuna para mapigilan ang walang humpay na pagkalat nito. Ngunit ang nakatakda ay nakatakda, maging si Bill Gates ay napredict ito bago pa mangyari.
When I was a kid, the disaster we worried about most was a nuclear war. That's why we had a barrel like this down in our basement filled with cans of food and water. When the nuclear attack came, we were supposed to go downstairs, hunker down, and eat out of that barrel. Today, the greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this. If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war. Not missiles, but microbes. Now, part of the reason for this is that we have invested a huge amount in nuclear deterrence, but we've actually invested very little in a system to stop an epidemic. We're not ready for the next epidemic. Let's look.
At mababasa rin natin sa banal na kasulatan ang tungkol dito. At marami nga sa ngayon ang mga naapektahang mga buntis na sa pagkasilang sa mga sanggol ay may COVID na. Ngayon ang pinakamalaking tanong ay kung kailan ito maglalaho. Isaías 26:20, pumasok kayo sa inyong bahay bayan kong hinirang, isara nyo ang mga pinto, magtago kayo hanggang humupa ang galit ni Yahweh. Ang tanda ng galit ng Diyos ay ang isang bituin o kometa sa itaas ng kalawakan na halos kulay pula. Yan, nag-screen recorder na yan.
Mighty waters flowed down from the mountains. Buildings were torn apart and many collapsed. Strong currents carried cars downhill. The mudslide also submerged and destroyed the villages in its path. One villager who filmed this clip said they can only count 15 when a new bridge is built and is located upstream of world-famous landmark, the Three Gorges. Say these fish look scared. Odd situation was captured recently in 4 Chinese provinces, from the southwest to the far northeast. Fish were seen leaping out of the water and several feet high.
Ngayon, ang bituin na ito ay nasa itaas ng kalawakan. Ito ay makikita sa pagsapit ng gabi. Sa ngayong July, ito ay makikita sa oras ng alas 11 PM. At ito ay makikita mula sa silangang parte ng daigdig ngayong buwan ng Hulyo at sa oras ng alas 4 AM ito ay nakatapat na sa itaas ng kalawakan. Mula ng Marso 27 taong 2020 madaling araw mga alas 4 AM ito ay nasa gawing hilaga at dahan-dahang kumikilos papuntang timog silangan. Ang bituin na ito ay mabagal ang pagkilos, hindi katulad ng iba na mabilis mawala agad sa paningin ng tao. Mula Marso ay halos dikit siya sa isang malaking bituin sa hilaga. At sa kasalukuyang buwan ng July ay makikita pa rin siya sa kalawakan at parang mahaba-haba pang panahon ang kanyang pananatili. Ang kanyang kulay ay mapula na parang apoy na nagliliyab sa galit at siya ay naiiba sa lahat ng bituin. Ito ay ang bituin o anghel na siyang dahilan ng COVID-19 pandemic. At habang ito ay nasa itaas at malapit sa ating daigdig, ito ay lumilikha ng electromagnetic wave.
Safety Physics Essentials Video 124. It's on electromagnetic waves, which are the oscillations that create electromagnetic radiation, and they're important. And so light is electromagnetic radiation, and therefore it's carried in these electromagnetic waves. And does light make it from the sun to the earth? Of course. And so that means that electromagnetic waves can make it through the vacuum of space. But can you hear the sun? No. And that means that the mechanical sound waves aren't able to transfer through space. If they could, scientists have estimated that the sound of the sun would be around 100 decibels. So that's about the sound of a jackhammer a few meters away. So it'd be deafening in sound. So it's a good thing that we don't hear the sun, but it's really important that we see it, that those electromagnetic waves make it here. It keeps us warm. It also allows plants to grow, and so we can survive. And so the electromagnetic spectrum is made up of these electromagnetic waves. And they go from high energy, really high frequency, low wavelength gamma rays, all the way down to long wavelength, low energy radio waves. Remember, you're only seeing a small portion of that. But the one thing these all have in common is that they're made up of electromagnetic waves. Those are transverse waves. Remember, what a transverse wave is one where the oscillations are perpendicular or at 90 degrees to the direction of the movement of the wave. And so it's not only in one dimension. We also have electric fields and magnetic fields that are perpendicular to themselves. And so we have oscillations that are both perpendicular to the direction of motion and the corresponding field.
Na nagpapaaktibo sa mga virus at pumipinsala sa mga tao. At habang hindi pa ito nakakalayo sa ating daigdig, ang coronavirus ay patuloy sa pamiminsala. Hanggat hindi nararamdaman ng mga tao ang matinding epekto nito at hindi nagigising sa tunay na kalagayan, at mas lalong dadami ang maapektuhan pati na ang kabuhayan ng mga tao. Ang paglayo nito o ang paglaho malapit sa ating daigdig ay ang paglaho rin ng coronavirus at siyang paghupa rin ng galit ng Diyos. At kahit walang baksin o bakuna, sa oras na maglaho itong bituin ay sabay na rin sa paglaho ang COVID-19 pandemic. Sa ngayon, tanging dasal na lamang sa poong may kapangyarihan ang pwedeng maging sandata at proteksyon dito.